Shalom, this is Love again, and this is part 61. I get emotional sometimes, so I may stop the tape. So don't be surprised if I stop the tape. The tape way too soon, but it's better to not, you know, whatever. Weep and wail over the air. But this is just a very sad story that has happened here to loved ones in Miami, Florida, a while back. Anyway, I stopped off. I was telling about the loss of property after a raid was a sting was um, put up on them. So anyway, some of the nation of God, Yahweh, went to the courts, to fight against the loss of this and that, and then some of them did not, and so the ones that did, that were broken hearted, kept going to the wicked courthouses. And then finally they just felt apparently that there wasn't much hope. So it was sort of like letting the bullies win, though. But then those who did stick uh, together, at least they stuck together, to support one another somehow and continue to wait on God Yahweh. So they start having their love festivals and whatever, and prayer and stuff together. So now this newcomer who I spoke of in a few tapes back, who had recently joined the church, the temple, being called uh, Lying Robert. He got in because compassionate Adam Ben Yahweh, he barely did background checks on newcomers, and that particular newcomer had took the lives of 3 individuals from Earth. So he really needed to be checked out. But um, he took the lives of 3 before he ever met Adam Ben Yahweh, who some are calling Yahweh Ben Yahweh. But he was being secretive about it and had traveled far from California to Florida to start a new life elsewhere. And so Adam Ben Yahweh was soft-hearted towards whoever wanted to join the truth. He wanted all lost sheep to come unto him because he absolutely knew that Yahweh was God and not Jesus nor Jehovah, who were not, because Yahweh the Father personally walked and talked with son Adam visibly, you know. And you could believe it or disbelieve it, open or close, it's up to you. But don't doubt it. Just because God doesn't walk and talk with you doesn't mean He don't walk and talk with somebody. And He walked and talked with Adam. And so the Lord healed Adam Ben Yahweh's loss of memory, because Adam had, he came through that haze, that ozone too, But anyway, he didn't lose all of it, but just some of it. And some of the memory may have been lost about the Father, so the Father healed him of that. So with confidence, Adam Ben Yahweh, he hung in there, mostly alone, when the forces of evil came upon him. And so now the Lord Yahweh wanted to add something. So I wrote it down a few minutes ago. He wanted to add something, so I wrote it down. And so here's what he said. He said, Robert Ramses had heard the bad news about Adam Ben Yahweh, his new friend. And they weren't friends because son Yahweh was eager to kill, like Robert had done, because Robert kept that a secret, and Ben didn't know that. It was because Robert had met a friend who cared, you know. And so son Yahweh was not eager to harm anyone. He was just angry at society and all his privileges, mostly going to his white sisters and brothers, which all the human race is related. So he felt sorrow for the black race and got in there and worked to do something about it. I said the Lord Yahweh. Physically worked, him and others did, going around cleaning up areas of the ghetto. So in the past, Robert had met a man and who he befriended, and he wanted company. This man wanted company. So he went over, they ate supper together, and the man offered for Robert to bunk with him and maybe split the rent, since Robert's background was football, which pays off quite a bit. But Robert got angry. So Robert figured he wanted him for his money, and he got mad, and he pulled out a switchblade, calling the man one of them. Oh, so you one of them, are you? Is what he asked. So he stabbed the man. But the Lord saved, you know, the man, of course, his spirit self, you know, because it was one of his sons. And so the man was white, but this was before Robert had met Ben Yahweh. And so later, when he began to, Robert began to dump the body, the Lord Yahweh, said the Lord Yahweh, who sees all, the Lord stopped the scene. He had come for the man, the son. So he and the angels went in and took the son on ship and let him see what Robert's intentions were about to do next. Robert had a piece of junk car, said the Lord. He had ran out of football money and was low on funds. So he took the man's duplicate shell, which Robert thought was the real deal. He didn't put it in the trunk. No, he set it up in the back seat. No one saw him because he was near a dock, near a beach port. The place was empty, and it went unreported because of no witnesses. But I saw it, said the Lord. Robert Lying Bobby is the Pharaoh, the half-brother, in their false Exodus. Ramses is what he's being called. But he's being called a hero, though, by the wicked writers who changed some of the Exodus scripts and wrote that each Pharaoh would make slaves of the Hebrews. So their important star would keep the Hebrews, Yahweh's family, down. So they thought. Please go to the next point. Shalom.